Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Reigns Her Majesty. Let's continue. Alright, so we are under the sign of Taurus here. So I looked again at the I looked again at a different walkthrough, and it does kind of explain that there is an ending specifically around the vampire that I haven't done. In a lot of ways, it is still just the same situation in that if you swipe to the right instead of swipe to the left on some prompts, something different is going to happen. So I probably should just swipe right a lot more. Inevitably, that is just going to give me one more of these endings, of which there are still several. And some of these endings, well, some of the royal deeds may be doable, but some of these deaths kind of aren't. Because one of them is like failed a coronation ceremony, which was at the very beginning of the game. So unless you start a new file or can reset at some point, you can't have that tutorial coronation ceremony before. Some of these, in fact, the vast majority of these that I haven't unlocked involve having the king be dead. But the king can't be dead until we have the real gun. So we are trapped behind that concept. Let's see. A crevice swelled up and swallowed the whole village. Should we move nearby families? It's dangerous. Yes. No. Let's just swipe right. No. I want to present my theory. A world made of plates at the philosopher's summit. Can you send me? I'm going to say yes here because there is a also ending where you die while you're pregnant if the doctor is not around. Have you been dying a lot quicker, lady? Well. Really? Let's see, you'll poison me. I'm nothing like you, I guess. Isn't there another way? I guess we go with yes. I'll go with yes here because I'm going to run out of money. The cardinal has high expectations of rain. I hate to ask, but could you wear less revealing gowns? We'll go with yes there. Let's see. Let's go with whatever. There. Yep. There is an upgrade, I think, for each of the items, except for maybe the book, that leads each item to look like a USB stick type device, modern technology type device. So I have to go down that path if I want a good ending, but honestly at this point I just want any ending. Let's go with yes. Pray over the army's daily exercises. No. Events of the world are all controlled by the stars. Do you know about astrology? I guess we go with tell me. Let's see. So run into the maze. Let's go. And which one were we under? Poop. I'm gonna have to assume that I'm under the sign of Aries. I could be totally wrong. And actually figuring out where we know. It's just so easy to not pay attention to which sign I'm under. See, now it's nighttime, but maybe that's the time. I guess I should have just done Cancer at that point. Yeah, that would have gotten me the ending, frankly, if I had just chosen to do Cancer. Can't be. Sure, send the handmaid. 6th day is a sacred holiday. Holiday of silence. Let's go with no there. And see, I kind of feel like there might even be a path down with Pella here. I feel like these characters' names sometimes change when they come and go. So we were actually in Torres. So I should have activated on that sign. Good news is I don't think I actually saw that sign. The line runs through your land where the earth is unstable. Yes, a line. You must fortify the line. Yes. Sounds imaginary. Let's go with yes. Of the portraits painted of you, do they make you feel beautiful or weird? Beautiful, weird. Finally, a pious queen and bring honor to the land. You must be proud so far to be so favored of the church. Ugh. Let's go with invest. Evil symbols. I'll change it. Let's go with I'll change it. Making a huge book of all my promulgations and scientific wisdom. Want to hear some? Yes. No. But no. That was a mistake. You change your portrait to one with church iconography. The lady of interest will be distressed. I'll change it. Death is a new beginning. I'm bad at this. It's more about what you can do with each one. It says that, but the game actually doesn't really help you with that. Go with yes there. Curb its spending, least the treasuries be badly strained. Alright. I guess we'll go with good idea there. Changes to the royal portrait are unacceptable. A gleam painted into your eye. Think of the example. I'll use that. Ignore my picture. Interesting. What happens if I just change it again? And just keep on changing the picture. At least it gets us a year ahead each time. We'll see. New portraits is Clemus. It's a little alienated. I don't see myself represented at all. I'll change it. Holy Army is fine. I'm about this mail permitting them here. Sounds good. I'll mail it. You drop the letter in the fireplace. The supposed vampire must be a devil sent. Must be strong and green. We'll go with what about you? Not the one always inviting interlopers and cultists to the court. The Cardinal's brothers. And that oddly had a little bit of a stutter there, where I've left this game running for probably a little too long. Yeah. What's with the royal portrait? You look so neutral. There's nothing alluring in your eye at all. You have the real thing. So we'll just keep on changing the painting. Was it you're doing? Let's go with no there. You're just trying to get to 40 years. Have your blessing. Sure. Again, we'll just keep on changing the paintings. Prophecy. Or naturally. Let's see. Let's go with that. Doesn't make sense. My new boyfriend, the steward, is so sweet. He took me on a picnic. He shared his bread crust. Sounds nice. That's it. The changes to the royal portrait are unacceptable. The gleam pictured in your eye. I think you'll say. So yeah, apparently I can just keep on changing the poster on this run. They just wanted to give me a scenario here, I guess, where I could get to 40 years. And we'll finally, and I do mean finally, we're 2 hours past the point where I feel like I should have governed for at least 40 years. Happy birthday. Let's see. And we'll just keep on changing it. We made it past 40 years, finally. Just keep on trying to go forward here. There is endings in the game. I now know, having looked that up, that where you will just live to an old age and get that ending. And there is a version of that where the king is alive, and there's a version of that where the king is dead. Let's see. And I don't know how many years you have to go through that. Probably 45 would be my guess. We've ruled wisely together for a lifetime. You're almost as dear to the kingdom as I am. Has it been a good life? What? So 45 is the end. And arguably you could say maybe that's a good point to just say you've won the game too. Is to say you've ruled for 45 years. Your storied reign comes to a natural end. You will be honored as a great queen and a fine royal wife. And take note that the skull is deeper over the money than it is over the military. So new high score, and seemingly that is the highest score you can get. And a new memento mori. And so we know there's another version of that where the king is dead. And honestly, there's several times where the king is dead. So the only way I think we could probably get those other endings is if we kill the king once and he stays dead in multiple runs. As far as royal deeds, we'll be handed another one that will be a bit of a hint. But there's very little left to do in this game, it feels like. And it's just that what is left to do is very difficult to actually accomplish. Right. So next sign is Gemini. Gemini. And apparently now you can govern for at least 60 years, which means the game has gotten somewhat harder, even though it hasn't really given you a lot of extra cards. Govern at least 60 years when the game ended at 45 before. Laura the Elder's death was intimately observed by those who loved her. Cassandra starts her reign at the time of great class tension. Her coronation is resented. This is Gemini we're doing. Let's see. Okay, helping out. Ugh, forget this. Archbishop will be in trouble once the supervisors hear you dropped out of his class. And here we have the frog. Let's go with grab her leg and do it wrong. Let's go with oh totally. So every time you change it, you lose money. Need a royal advice. What's worse, an unsatisfying relationship or being alone? Let's go with being alone. She keeps dating this dude. Eventually, she stops trying to make her. He stops trying to make her happy at all. And we've lost very quickly here in 5 years. And we can try things, but nothing will save us there. Or no item will save us. But now we're back to Cancer. Find every woman is a great little lad who acts as her adorable trophy. May I be yours? Let's go with no. Danger of women being too powerful. Go with nah. A painting. Let's go with no to that. Larger donation to the church. Try to keep trying. We still don't have a gun here with gunpowder, and we've been getting that problem for a long time. You've delivered a healthy baby daughter. Where will you send her to be raised and educated? The city, the church, and make her a nun. Alright, here we go. So, you see the Cancer sign, you see the wolf. We can finally, and this is probably something we should have done 3-4 hours ago. We can finally get to the end game. But that doesn't even really mean we can get back to the end game after this point. So, you have some weirdness. You're the one that wants to meet the Lady of the Woods. Something is different about you. I'm the same woman. Let's go with I'm the same woman. I don't understand, but I can feel the quiver of destiny on my whiskers. Please, mistress, you must follow. So we follow. Can you see the path the moonlight draws through the trees? It guides us. Follow. Go back to the palace. Follow. Church relationship is going down. Just when you feel well and truly lost, a white doe appears. At last, forever queen, you did well to learn the ancient magics that would bring you to me. Thank you. Now what would be an interesting thing? The All-Mother chose you to be the forever queen, foretold by prophecy it is your destiny to rule this land. I know. I guess. First, confront your inner darkness. You must find a way to duel your own self in a great act of reflection. So, really, I'd like the game to be over, and the game is instead telling me things I need to do to actually get the good ending, which is I have to have the real gun and use it on the mirror. I see. Be strong. The All-Mother has chosen you to inherit her crown, and the crown can take many forms. I will. Moonlight flashes brightly with white fur, then vanishes. Throw out books. Sure. Interesting the churches. Church didn't agree with that one. Please let me try and win you the pelt of the rare white doe. She is a creature of legend. Yes. No. Yeah, let's go with yes. Forgive me, I met the white doe, but she was no ordinary enemy. She commanded me to leave her. I see. Okay. So the reason we're getting this vampire path, because I looked this up, is we need to use him to kill to bite the king. Let's go with no here. Stand trial for treason and heresy. See what happens if we show that. Brought before the Grand Court as the church seeks to have you removed. Answer the allegations brought to you by the Golden Church. The church has forced me to go ahead with this trial. You didn't do anything, did you? Let's go with yes, I did do things. Church must prove she has failed in her duty in 4 hours. Confess, lady, have you been pious? Not so much. Lies she takes up with floor cultivists and fellow foreigners. They do heathenist astrology. Do you deny it? Nope. Court fills with passionate murmuring. Now, do you swear you've done all you can do for the people of this land? Perhaps not all. Interesting, it seems like swiping right on any of these actually just increases your relationship with anything. Except for that time. Do you attest that you made the king stronger? I made it kinder. It counts. Have you been a boon to the economy? I spend a bit. Yeah, I must tell the truth, she bought herself a riverboat. Let's go so there. In the case of the Golden Church versus the Queen, I do rule. Do you have any final testimony? I'm innocent. Let's go with I resist the church. Interesting, because this almost feels like there should be a ending in which you finally get to get rid of the church, which, if that was something that just carried over in the game and you could get rid of the Golden Church completely and then get rid of all the cards relating to affecting the church's interaction completely, that would be kind of great. If there was even a strategy to get rid of all 4 of the metrics and then you could just play the game in an infinite mode, that would be nice too. Let's see, the crowd reacts in fever pitch as they wait the judge's ruling. Law may protect you this time, but your leadership is weak. The church will soon have its way. We'll see. Who cares? King quickly forgets the sensational trial and returns to normal. Woohoo, 24% of queens failed their trial, but not you, adding to the data to the cloud. Courtship, friendship. Let's go with no there. Let's go with obviously there. Let's go with not my thing there. If you love me, you will build me a vampire library in the palace to research my curse. Alright, too obvious. I guess we'll say alright there. That seems like that's a new prompt. Our money is not all the way down, and yet we're about to die because we're out of money. Allow free expressions. Let's go with I'm against it. Stop your frivolous patronage. I guess I will. Interesting. It seems like the game has gotten harder now because we are losing before we're completely out of energy in each bar. Lately, the moon has been especially bright, like a pearl in the throat of the lady. I don't like it. Let's go with I do. I'll buy you curtains. Let's go with I do. The son has been pestering all the generals. Don't you think it'd better if he went back to his education? Let's go with no. So apparently we have a son that's been around for a while. Yeah, apparently our son now appears. Mother, guess what? I can do 100 push-ups in 1 minute. Watch me and count. Very good, dear. Read a book. Let's see. Guess we'll go with very good, dear. Demonstrate more piety. I agree. Is there something between us? Let's go with no. Drink wine with him. Sure. Or pass. We're just continuing to play here. And then we got burnt at the stake at 30 years. The problem here, though, is we're still like we're still suffering under the randomness of the game, and there's really no guarantee that we're anywhere close to towards an ending, and we're just gonna have to keep on trying randomly over and over again. Do I should compete as a hero on guard? Let's go with yes there. Kings get ball dressing while the animals take appointments or wait. Let's wait. Let's see what happens if we wait. Just try to have heirs again. Stipends, I guess. Not do that. Then we have a baby again. Notice how we once again are being given kids a lot faster. So pro book bearing your image, you will earn a blessing percentage, of course. Yes. No. Let's go with yes there. Please make him stop. Let's go with you try. Well, animals in the zoo? Sure. See what happens if we try this on that. Next animal. See if we can get him. Of course, there's more to motherhood, but why not have both a prince and a princess if you can? Yes. Let's go with I have a plan. Teach how to make an impression. I guess we say sure. Luxurious or personal? Let's go with personal. Humble or confident? Let's go with confident. Interrupt or refuse food. Let's go with refuse food. Let's go with good luck. So it seems like those prompts really are just about raising your stats. Hold hands in public. Sure. Leech treatment. Rebalance your red humors. We'll go with no. Let's say no to silver weapons because that's werewolves. Send an army to crack down. I guess we say yes there. Big fair. Let's go with no. That was a mistake. Got an achievement for spraying that guy. Do I catch a whiff of love on you, my queen? Should we explore our heart? Let's go with yes, why not? Not now. Closing palace gates. Let's go with yes there. We're about to lose again. Even though we have a lot of... your boyfriend, Sir Merconian, is always hanging out by the docks talking to strangers. You think you should follow him? Sure, follow him. Your boyfriend has others, for certain. I saw him spend the entire hour just talking and kissing one wooden mermaid. Unbelievable. You in things with Sir Marconian, it was about time anyway. Sip from the same bowl. Let's go with not tonight. I guess I maybe should have dueled at that point. Saint's Bone doesn't save us there. But that does save us. Let's go with yes here. Let's go ahead and destroy them. My siege towers are all destroyed. Will be invaded from the east for certain now. Why have you cursed us? Rebuild them. The wood is sacred. Sure, we'll go with that one. Day's latest skirmishes begin in the eastern border. Yep. And so we have to take the L on that one. Problem here we can definitely see is that we now are not seeing the pirate. Or the vampire, which are the only two paths I really know about. Also didn't catch... I didn't catch which symbol we're doing. Let's go with... Not me. Just try and swipe right. Let's give this to him. Nope, we need to find the Pope. We haven't even seen the Pope yet as a character, so... Like... Yeah. The dough... Yeah, we're missing the Pope as a character. And one other character. But oddly, the portrait gallery says we've met 44 out of 45, and yet there are 2 empty spots. There's an empty spot next to the Acolyte, and an empty spot next to the Huntsman. Which is weird. God's will, the king's idea. Go with the king's idea. Let's sign the thing and move the war. No, let's not. Let's keep the war. Study security plans just in case. Let's go with not now. We're really just burning through this with very little interest. King, you and the king should sit on board and mats instead of thrones to look more approachable. Let's go with yes. Disavow. Let's go with no. This accounting season, keep the church in mind, and you will keep heaven's good. You will be kept in heaven's good books. Alright, fine, we'll pay. And that just showed a symbol, and again, I didn't pay attention to which symbol that was. Let's see. They've kind of we don't, I think, need the fire sun signs as a concept anymore. Okay. You say yes to this, and then I didn't pay attention to which signs I'm in. So I'm either in Scorpio or Pisces would be my guess, or Virgo. If I follow the shadow, should I go right or should I go left? And now we have a maze background. I didn't even realize that. Let's just use it here. We were on a different symbol, and now things have changed. Vampire's back again. Wowie, the High Queen is a Westerner like me. We are now in Scorpio. Now tell the truth. You don't obey the Cardinal Man, do you? I do, I don't. Let's go with I don't. She looks pleased and winks. Let's go with yes here. Let's go with no there. The maid of yours is sweet and skilled. Please let me take her home with me. I'll pay. Yes, by all means, give her the maid. She has not done anything for us in a very long time. Am I really worth so little to you? Joke's on you, I'm getting married anyway. Farewell. Bye. Who'd marry you? Alright, let's just go with bye. They want to join the temple in the trees. I'm sorry. See what I'm sorry does. Constantly the agony of our secret affair fills me with hunger. I must taste royal blood. So here I've always said bite me. I needed to do bite the king. Make sure to stay away from the royal bedchamber that night. It's their business. Cardinal says the man from your country is in the church prison. No one speaks his language. Will you deal with it? Yes. No approval for execution. Make him repent. Okay. We'll go with yes here. It's horrible. The king has been attacked by a vampire and is afflicted with fever. How could this happen? Oh no. We'll just go with oh no. If we don't do something quickly, you could end up with a vampire king. The that'd be so weird. What do we do? Burn him. I think the idea is to just let's think about it. Let's try this expensive Florida I ordered from the West. It says vampire medicine. Right. Right on it. Trust me. I'm gonna pop up the walkthrough. Ooh, we've been playing for 40 minutes. Yeah, and that is definitely gonna be a problem, certainly, as we go through this more and more. Is that if we start to make some progress and just really put the nose to the grindstone, you're gonna end up playing a lot longer. Okay, True Love's Kiss is what we're looking for, so I could have made a big mistake there. What else? Love Kurzweil, you must give your highness a kiss of true devotion. Yep, and there's the handmaid back again. So we say, I try. Right. And yet, we almost lose before we get the result there. I'm finally feeling better after all that weird fever. Tell me the truth, wife. Did you know what it was? Yes. No. I guess you go with no. And that gets us the healer. He wouldn't believe you anyway. At least everybody is mostly back to normal. That being said, if I hadn't done that, then he would have died, and that would have given us potentially different endings. And so we are now back to just playing the game. Tour the city, sure. And apparently touring the city ended the war, even if you didn't want the war to end. I guess probably you do want the war to end. I brought a dozen of barrels of whale oil your mother used to love to soak in. Your skin will be amazing. Thank you. It's in the back. Alright, we'll go with thank you. Men in snake masks. Let's ignore them and see what happens there. Cash to create trendy vampire souvenirs. Less work, shorter days, but with less time off. Let's go with no there. Let's see, are you the devil? We did that because our relationship with the people is already too high. Drinking private wine, I beg you make her stop. Let's go fine. You may hear that some of the king's private wine is gone. Surely he can share with his wife's father. Yes. No. What? No. Build a vampire library to research my curse. Let's go too obvious. Hire a new cartographer? Sure. Lower everything. We're gonna oddly make it past 40, but I seriously doubt we're going to get any further. Yep. And that's the end of that. And we went an extra 15 minutes longer this run. And still screwed up the maze part of this. Yeah, inherently, the little mini games in this, for lack of a better description of them, are so much the tumblers to a lock to get to the actual ending of the game, that if you are just not paying enough attention, you'll never get to the end of the game, it feels like. We will get probably, I mean, are we going to get anything really? Like, I imagine we've unlocked a couple more cards, but there's still like 300 cards, it feels like. And it really just doesn't feel like there's anything that can happen until we get past the pirate, or just summon the Lady of the Woods and get any other kind of ending. I really would just like to see credits at this point, and I almost wonder if there isn't just a way to pop up credits and just be done with it. No, not really. Yeah, I know there's more to do. I know there will be more to do. I know the game is harder now, so you can get a high score above 45, which is to really indicate that the ending in which you do get the Elder ending is something that you unlock once. So I wonder how many of these actually you can only get once. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these are one-time things, but looking at it, it seems like all the others are multiple endings, and it would make sense for them to always be multiple endings. Yeah, suffice it to say, though, I am still not particularly enthralled with the game, even though we have made little bits of progress, and I am just going to probably need to go and look at another walkthrough that just explains the outcomes of every single card in the game, because sitting at a level of 60 to 70% understanding at best of what the cards will do and what storylines and paths might occur is not going to get us to the ending. Anyways, we've gone long, so that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to further follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.